हेलो फ्रेंड्स, मेरे नए वीडियोस देखते रहने के लिए मेरे वीडियो के नीचे दिए गए ये साइन सब्सक्राइब को अवश्य क्लिक करें। इसके बाद ये बेल के साइन को क्लिक करें। यहाँ इसको बॉक्स को क्लिक करने के बाद सेव करें ताकि आप नोटिफिकेशन मिलता रहे आपको मेरे नए वीडियोस देखने के लिए। थैंक यू।
Hello my dear students and friends, welcome back. It's a video here. Actually, most of my students ask me how they can be fluent and they want to know an ultimate tip which can help them to be fluent, through which they can practice speaking so they can be fluent and confident in speaking English. So there is an ultimate tip, and I hope you know it very well, but you don't follow it, or nobody actually reminds you of that tip. I think if you know it, it's good. If you don't know it, I'm going to tell you. And please do it every day. Follow it every day sincerely, just for 10 minutes or 15 minutes, and it will help you a lot to be fluent or to be a confident speaker. Let's talk about that. You know it very well. The topic is how to be fluent in English, or how to practice speaking English. So this is the topic of the video, how to be fluent in English or how to practice speaking English. And before I tell you that tip, I would like to share a very practical example here with you. I think and I hope you know how to ride a bicycle. Certainly you know how to ride bicycle, and you can ride a bicycle like an expert, right? But if you go into the past, and if you see there in your past, you'll realize, or if you just try to recollect your memory, that how you started learning riding and what difficulties you had during learning riding that bicycle. Did you remember the very first time when you were a very small child? Means you started learning, your elder brother or your father, I think, might help you to learn riding. But in the beginning, you were, or on the very first day, you were very much afraid of riding. You were not, or you did not dare to sit on the bicycle. Did you remember that? It was very difficult moment for you to start riding. But once you started, or you sat down there and you started riding, maybe you fell down off the bicycle many times and you might hurt yourself. But you didn't lose your heart. You kept working hard to learn riding, and one day you were able to ride that bicycle like an expert. Similarly, if you know how to swim, you also remember, or if you recollect these memories, that how you started learning swimming. It means it's a very natural process to learn anything or to be an expert in anything. If you want to learn swimming, you have to jump into the water to learn swimming. If you want to learn to ride a bicycle, you have to ride a bicycle, or you have to start riding. If you want to learn how to drive a car, you have to go into the car to learn how to drive it. Similarly, if you want to speak English, you have to speak English. The more you speak, the better you can speak. Now, first means your concept is very clear. Means if you want to be an expert in something, you have to do it every day, regularly, for few minutes, for few hours. It depends on you how fast you want to learn it. But do it. Even if you do it for few hours, don't do it continuously. Do it for 10 or 15 minutes, take some rest, and then do it again after 2 or 3 hours. The duration of learning should be short. It should not be long. Otherwise, it may be boring for you. It may not be interesting. So the duration of learning should be short, should not be long. It means you have to speak a lot with a person who can speak. It means when you talk to a person who knows English or who can point you out, definitely if you commit mistake during speaking, that person is going to point you out of your mistakes. And this is the way only to learn. When you do something, you commit mistakes, you learn from your mistakes, and you come over and you go ahead. And gradually you become a very, very confident speaker or an expert. So this is the way only to be fluent in English. Definitely you need a person to talk to. It may be your friend, your teacher, your father, your friends, whoever they may be. If you want to learn speaking, you have to speak a lot to be confident. I have already told you, the more you speak, the better you speak. And here, I am here to help you. If you think you can afford fee, you can hire me, or you can have classes with me to practice speaking English. It's up to you, it's your choice. If you think you can practice it with your friends or with your father, mother, or whoever they may be, you can practice with them, but do it every day. Practice it for 10 or 15 minutes a day at least. If you do it many times in a day, means if you have these sessions for 10 or 15 minutes many times in a day, it would be far better for you to be fluent within no time. So I think that's all for that video, and if you think it's a good video for you to learn something, please like it and share it for others. Thanks for watching that video, and if you think you want to contact me, I have already given my email ID and Skype ID here in that video and below that video. Thanks for watching. Thank you.